Excuse me. Good morning and happy Easter. Oh, fish just jumped. Hmm. Gonna wait and see who joins, if anybody joins. Because I want to start a story, but I don't want to have to repeat it. Another beautiful day here in Southwest Florida. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Mm. And that's what I'm going to talk about. Oh, somebody's here. Who's here? Say hi. Cynthia, I bet it's Cynthia. Maybe not. Say hi, whoever's here. Type hi, I should say. I really got to connect the Zoom to this. Love to talk with somebody, you know, face to face with somebody on Zoom and record it. That'd be the best. All right. I got no comments. So I'm just going to start. Whoever this gets to, it's for me anyway. Going to reiterate what happened yesterday. Hi, Zane. Just getting the hang of this. You got it. Yeah, just type it in. So I'm gonna act like I'm talking with you, Zane. How's that? Okay, so yesterday we were at the beach and I saw this boy in the water. He's on the edge. They're walking towards us. We're on the beach. Him and his mom are walking along the edge and he's going in the water and he is full of joy. I mean, exuberant joy. He's just having a blast. And it made me think of little Lori when she used the beach was the place to be. And as I got older, okay, the beach was still a good place to be, but in Maine, it's a little different than in Florida because you got bugs, it's cold, the water is ice cold. So there was a lot of thoughts taking away the joy of the beach. Where, okay, so this is where the woman, I saw this boy and there was a pull to go talk to him. I mean, it was literally pulling me to go talk to them. I was going to, I didn't know if who I was going to talk to, but I went over there and I started. His name is Jackson, and I guess I started talking to his mom first about the joy that he was exuding, and it made me think of when I was a kid. And she started thinking when she was a kid. And hi, Margie, happy Easter! Happy Easter to all of you. Um, so the I don't know, for some reason she asked me if I was a local, if I was raised in Florida. Usually the tan gives away. Most Floridians don't care about being tan. A Mainer, it's nice to have the sun on you. Anyway, she, I was talking to her about coming from Maine and how winter sucked. You know, I said she asked me how I did with the summers, and I said, well, it's tough in the summer, but we're inside just like we were in the winter in Maine, but we don't have to shovel anything. We don't have to shovel summer. There's a lot of rain that happens for an hour here and there most days, but it clears up and it's sunny every day. So all of that is thoughts about summer and winter. She said, I said, well, how do you deal with the summers? She goes, well, we hate them. She goes, my husband had a landscaping business. He just got done. He just sold it. And she said it was brutal in the summer. And I said, as I was looking at Jackson playing in the water, I said, I used to love, when I was a kid, I loved winter. I loved it. I said, did you love summer here? And she goes, oh, yes. I was thinking she was going to say no because it was too hot. She goes, yes. She goes, no school and being outside every day. Oh, she goes, it was the best. She goes, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just having fun. Woo! This was like a flash of holy shit. The thoughts about something, which I learned in Byron Katie, is what causes the pain and suffering instead of being in the moment and enjoy in yourself. This just, her and I both looked at each other and went, wow. I said, it was profound. And we talked some more and I thanked her at the end. I was like, thank you for that enlightening conversation. She says, yeah, thank you. I have no idea. I didn't even know her name. I said, nice meeting you as I was walking away. I have no idea her name. She doesn't know mine either, but we had a connection, a deep connection over thoughts about life, not life itself. Life is what it is. What filter are you looking through? Are we looking through loving it or hating it? Hating it is fear. Fear of, okay. Little kids don't have fear. My grandson is 9 months old. He has no fear. That means there's no ego. There's no false self, a me to look at in the mirror that needs protection. When we realize that we are this character in this dream of separation, this is only happening for a me. And we are all walking each other home. Whenever there's conflict with somebody, that you think of them and you feel inside. I've come to realize the you feel inside is you're not feeling worthy of their love. You're trying to get their love. You'll never get it. It's about realizing we are it. That little me, that ego, that false self, ego, edging God out. That's what an ego is. It's edging God out. Dr. Dyer used to say that, and now I freaking completely understand it. We make up these little egos because it's afraid that it's not good enough. The minute we believe we're separate from life, God, love, the word God depicts a man in the sky judging us for being bad. It's not true. God is love. God and love are the same thing. Love is all there is. And when somebody, quote unquote, hurts you, something, you say, Peter says something to me and it hurts, that's my gift. He is my gift. That's how he's walking me home. Because if it hurts, it's triggering something inside me that happened when I was a kid that has stored that energy. Because love is a flowing of energy. And when we've come from fear, that little me that we believe ourselves to be, it's hiding it's stuffed in our bodies. The energy is blocked in our bodies. And when somebody hits it, you can either punch back, you did this to me, or you can look within and say, thank you. You're showing me where I'm hurt already. And I can send love to the little Lori me. I can hold her in love and acceptance. She didn't know. Hi, it's the Easter Bunny. I know. I got this dress from the lady where I'm going today. Her and I can't find a bra that I did the over the thing that showed on the. Oh, what the frig? It's just a bra. At least I got one on. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for being here for this second. I know you'll be off. Anyway, so each time we are coming together, life, God, love knows it doesn't make a mistake. It knows exactly what it's doing in every moment, especially if you're hating the moment. If you're hating the moment, you know that hatred's being held inside. You know that you're coming from the mind, from the false self that's afraid to live. It's afraid to live because it's so hurt and it's trying to protect. What if you don't need protection? You've never needed protection. Because who you are is that love that you're trying to get from somebody else. And when it's not received, if it's shown that you did something wrong, that hits that little boy girl. Rocket Man. I highly suggest watching Rocket Man. That at the end, oh, Peter just bawled at the end. He does every time. That's why he doesn't want to watch it anymore. But it's so at the end when I don't want to tell anybody if you are gonna watch it, but ah you see along the way Elton John's big ego just building and building. It couldn't get any bigger. Then and it collapsed when he tried to kill himself. Because he had all the money, all the fame, all the so-called adoration, but it was never enough. That's why all the stars, Whitney Houston, Elvis, Michael Jackson, take the drugs to try to drown out I'm not enough instead of loving that little. It's just a misunderstanding, is believing those thoughts. Whenever it hurts, when it's a contraction in that body and it looks like somebody else triggered it, well, they are the ones that triggered it, but they're your gift to show you where that pain is already inside of you. That pain is opposite from the joy, the love that you are. It doesn't let you see it. It doesn't let you see the joy, the love that you are. It's trying to get from somebody else. And it's like a little tether to each person. If somebody doesn't approve of you, oh my goodness, somebody blatantly doesn't like you. Ooh, can you feel it? Think about somebody that you know doesn't like you. I can think of somebody right now. And I know all I can do is send love to them. Just love them because they're holding hatred or unrest when they think of me, and that's living inside of them, which hurts. That unrest that we hold inside of us hurts us, not the other person. It's literally zapping our energy, affecting every relationship we have without even realizing it. Uh oh. There's going to be a dog barking very soon. The dog upstairs doesn't like the dog that's going by. What? There wasn't. Holy crap. I wonder if he's here. Huh. Anyway, does that make sense? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Is it far fetched? Am I putting words to, because words just can't capture the love that we are, the one that's actually watching all of this happen. The love that you are is not this body and mind, and it is so perfectly orchestrated because when it hurts, You know you're in the dream. You know that this isn't what's causing the pain inside. None of this is causing the pain inside. The pain is already in there. So it's being triggered. Thank you. If it's raining or and you don't want it to rain, there's a hatred of the rain. It's not accepting what is. When you accept what is, no matter what it looks like, know that it's not hurting who you are. It might be affecting this body and mind, but if you're just a little bit willing to ask, what am I thinking in this moment? What am I thinking that's causing me so much pain? Because that just is. Just like my mom. I had such a hard time with my mom. And because I needed her love, she was that one that never was able to show me love in the way that this needed it, thought it needed it. Now that she's gone, this mind, this ego Lori mind, can't use her anymore because I know that she's free. She is completely free. There is no judgment where she's at. The judgment only comes from the mind. If she judged me as wrong, even here, that didn't matter. That was mine. It's mine. When somebody's judging me as wrong, it only hurts if I believe it. If I don't believe I'm wrong, what does it matter if somebody else says whatever they say? It doesn't matter. Somebody calls me a fucking bitch. If I don't believe that, I can just laugh at it. Even if it's coming as venom. That's your freedom. That's your true freedom. When you come from the love. Let the dog bark. It's an expression of love, but it didn't, as it was only a frog to be thinking exactly. I was expecting. Because that's what usually happens, and I can feel myself getting. But I love him. He's a great dog, and so is the owner. I love her, so I can't hold. Plus, I love this. So if I hold that contempt for either one of them, that's living here. And when you love this, when you love that little boy or girl, that little Johnny, little Zane, little Lori, if you're little Margie, when you love her and him so much that when something outside seeming causes disruption in here, you can't let it disrupt you because it feels awful inside. And if you're consistently feeling good and something comes along, it's easy to just say, oh, what am I thinking in this moment that's hurting me? That's fighting, resisting life. What am I thinking that's resisting? What am I thinking that's making this hot summer day miserable? Only what I'm thinking. It's just what it is. And it has nothing to do with what is. It has to do with what I'm thinking about it. This is freedom. It really is pure freedom. So let go. Let everything just be. Even if a bra strap's showing. What the fuck? Why is that? That was ingrained when I was a kid. You know, growing up, you got to be that perfect boy or girl. Is there perfection? Or is there just what is? And it's okay. It's okay. I have stickers that somebody made me. Jason, he's such a great guy. He made me some stickers of my little emoji, and it says, it's okay. They're the cutest things, but my emoji, they changed it. I don't know, 6 months ago or so, they revamped the whole Bitmoji thing. It doesn't look, I can't find my hair anymore. My hair is very distinct, and it was exactly my hair. That's what made the thing, me, and now the new one is like, I can't. I've written to them. See that right there. That's all ego fighting what is. I've tried to accept it. That hasn't happened yet. I just want my old hair back. I want. That's all from ego. That's all from that little Lori who feels that she's been whatever, whatever. She's been slighted. They've taken something away from her. You know, even when, say, a dog or a cat or a person is quote unquote taken away from you, that's a thought. Like, I could think that mom was taken away from me. She's that same thing that I am, free from all this body and mind upset. She's free. She's not. She doesn't have to deal with it anymore. Hi, Jeannie. Going to Jeannie's. She got me this dress. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it's so Easter. All these hearts. Isn't that adorable? Oh my god, I love this dress. Anyway, yeah, this body and mind, mom is free. But we don't have to die to be free. We can die to our ego minds while we're here. I'm not sure if there's an end game, a completion. I don't know because it's not complete here. But I can tell you that it's a lot different from the way it used to be. There's a lot more freedom within. You know, it's not holding anything against anybody, and you're not holding anything against yourself either. Because it's anytime there's an issue, there's an innocent misunderstanding. That's all it is. An innocent misunderstanding. That's it. Can you imagine all the wars, all the fighting, all from an innocent misunderstanding? Not seeing through love's eyes, seeing through ego, fear's eyes, where I fight. Just one has to be a little bit willing to love through the fight. As you feel the anger coming up, love, remember love. All that whole body just relaxes when you think of love. Loving this self, this little, because the misunderstanding starts within ourselves as little kids. We don't understand why that we got the message that we weren't good enough, something's wrong with us, we can do a bad job, we can do something wrong. That's what every little kid comes up against. Spill the milk. What did you do that for? You know, and the parents, that was done to them. No blame here. No blame. It's automatic. Our minds are automatic. It's like lightning speed. My sister-in-law proved it last week when she was here. Our thoughts are, there's a happening and there's lightning speed for the reaction, because it hits something inside and then comes out. You know, it's just the same thing that happened to, or seemed to happen to us when we were little. So when all of that is felt, all those blockages, the fear, because fear makes you contract. So it stuffs all that energy. I mean, we have a certain amount of energy flowing through these bodies. And when there's blockages in it from fear, from the thoughts of us being wrong or whatever, it's tightened, it holds it, it's a tension. Once you come from love, when you say, oh, I'm sorry, just talk to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. I always have, but now it's, I'm sorry, I love you. It's automatic. Once you love you, once you embrace that little girl, little boy, then you love everybody. And it's not a superficial love. It's not a if you do this for me, I'll love you, or if you accept me. You can love even though they hate you. They don't really hate you. They're hating themselves. That's the bottom line. They don't hate you. Nobody can hate you. They love you because they are that love. They just don't know it because they don't realize the love that they are. Is this? It seems so simple, but I don't know if that's because this has been a long journey of coming to see this. I don't know if it's translating. I don't know if you guys can feel it. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm really talking to myself because there's only one love. There's only one love. It's a oneness. That's what they talked about, the oneness. That's all there is. All the rest is separation from that oneness. And there's the little me feeling not good enough. The minute it's separate, it feels like there's something wrong with me. Or there's a me. There isn't even a me. It's just love expressing through these bodies and minds. That's it. Whew. Love your dedication to the great message. Oh, Jimmy. I love you, Mr. Semino. All of you. The more love you feel within yourself, the more it just goes out. You can't help it. It's because it's joy, it's love, it's your true nature. Anyway, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter, whatever that means to you. I love you and I appreciate you for being here. Have a beautiful day.